Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lainey. Thank you so much for stopping by. In today's video, we're going to be condensing and decluttering my Colourpop palette, so if you're interested in seeing that, then just keep on watching. Before we get into that though, if you're new here, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. I do a lot of panning content and indie makeup content, so if that sounds like something you're interested in, then be sure to hit that button, and let's get into the video. Okay, so after tripping over my words like 1,000 times trying to record that intro, here's the second part of the intro. Today, we are going to be condensing and decluttering my Colourpop palette. So it's not all of my magnetic palettes from Colourpop, but it's the majority of them. A few of them you'll see I am keeping as is. And then the rest are my 9 pans as well as my Colourpop Gather Round Sisters Hocus Pocus collab palette. I basically take everything out of the pans, put light colors with light colors, and just get rid of the shadows that I know I'm not going to use, and just keep what I like from those palettes. They are getting on the older side, and a lot of those shades I just don't touch. I don't use them, so I just think it's better to just get rid of them and keep what I like. So I end up getting rid of quite a few shadows and condensing them down into, I believe, 3 palettes. So if you want to see how that goes, then just keep on watching, and I hope you enjoy this video. Let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to go through the palettes that are going to be in this video to be condensed. Some of these I know have already been mixed up, so they might look weird, but this is the Hocus Pocus Gather Round Sisters palette. We've got High Tide from Colourpop. I honestly think I might just keep it the way it is because I really like this palette and I don't think it needs changing, but we'll see. So then we got It's My Pleasure, which I don't think I'm going to rearrange, but you never know. So going to stick that with High Tide. We've got Darth Vader, which I was kindly gifted. I want to give away from Beth. I will link her down below, but this is a really pretty palette as well. Then we've got Blue Moon, which, yeah, this one was mixed, I believe, with, I'll show it next. This one was mixed up with Just My Luck, so I have all the names written on the back. Then again, we have Just My Luck. This one, I think this became my like mixed up palette, like everything that I didn't have in the other 9 pans when I rearranged, I just kind of put it in here, so it's kind of ugly. Not meant to be an actual palette for use. We've got Strawberry Shake, which that purple is a choice. Probably had nowhere else to go. Blowin' Smoke. This one still has the plastic on the mirror. Then we've got Main Squeeze. Then we've got Main Squeeze. Ooh, this sounds like something is moving. Oh, no. Okay. Orange You Glad. And Honey. So here's Honey. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is, so these ones I really don't want to mix up, so I'm going to keep them as is, and I'm going to stick them to the side, but the rest I would like to condense. So what I think I'm going to do is I've got my handy dandy matchstick from Fenty. I don't actually use the product anymore, but these are a great like magnetic tool to pop out shadows. So let's just get started with popping out these shadows. I'm thinking my Star Wars and my Blown Smoke palette I'm going to keep as is as well for now. I'm going to put these to the side as well. I will also say for, I believe it was the Orange You Glad and Honey palettes, they came with glitters, which I already switched out for another shade in a palette I decluttered a while ago. I was gifted, I forget what it was called, but I was gifted another Colourpop palette, and it had a lot of the shades I already had, and then so I just got rid of it, and I switched out some of the glitters for ones that complemented those palettes. So that's why you may not see like the full Orange Glad or full Honey. I think the one glitter I have is from the Hocus Pocus palette, which is the last one we've got to go through. Oh yeah, this one doesn't want to come out. Oh, there we go. Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and organize these by color family. Okay, so I've got them sorted by color family, and what I did realize is I have in the past, and it's my pleasure, this shade right here was actually originally from the, I believe, Hocus Pocus palette. Originally it has the shade Chicklet, but I don't really like this shade, so that's probably why I swapped it out. Let me double check. Yep, it's called Thackeray Binks. So I'm gonna keep that as is, but I just wanted to let you know. Okay, so I have washed my hands. I've got a clean arm for swatching. It's a slightly pink tone because I did my lipstick swatches earlier in my declutter. But I think what I wanna do is I want to go through shadows I know I'm either keeping or I know I'm going to declutter. So, one I know I'm getting rid of is this glitter. This is Brew Potion, I think. I must have written it very quickly, but this is a glitter. Not interested in keeping that. Also not interested in keeping, this is Full Moon. This is definitely from the, is it focusing? This is definitely from the, both of these are from the Hocus Pocus palette. Ooh, could not get those words out. I think I'm also going to get rid of I Call It a Bus because it's just a sparkly black, and I have other blacks in my collection if I want to use a black. So I think I'm gonna get rid of that as well. I know I'm gonna get rid of Chicklet because it's just very satiny. It's a nice like grape color, but as you can see, it's just not anything special. So getting rid of that. Nothing I can think of offhand. So I guess let's start with, okay, so I guess let's start with yellow. So these are all from the Colourpop Honey palette. Let's see, this is Sunburst, which is a really pretty yellow shimmer. So I think we'll keep that. It's so hard because like looking at them individually, I'm like, yeah, I want them all. Let's see, we've got Dandy, and we've got Queen Bee. These are both metallics. So we've got Dandy and Queen Bee, and like these are pretty, but like when am I ever going to wear these? I think I want to keep Sunbeam for sure, so I'm gonna put that over here. And then I guess I'll make a maybe pile for these two yellow shimmers because I know I have other yellow shimmers in my collection. So then we have these yellow mattes or yellow tone mattes. This one is Buzzkill. This looks like it's got hard pan, but it's picking up. That's a nice color. I like that. That's staying. Oh, Behave. This is really a nice yellow. And then we also have Sweet Spot. They don't look that great, but ooh, I think we got Sweet Spot is not as good as it once was. Maybe I didn't pick up enough pigment to Yeah, that looks really chalky. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, but this one looks really chalky, but I really like the tone of Oh Behave, so I'm going to, so this one that has pan in it is Sweet Spot, and that just looks really chalky, and so I'm going to keep Oh Behave and get rid of the other one. So Declutter. Then we've got Stinger, and we've got Totally Buggin'. Those look good too. I don't know that I need Stinger, so I'm gonna put that in the maybe, but I do like Totally Buggin', so I'm going to keep that for now. I can always go back and change my mind. I don't think I'm ready to go. I don't know where to start. Okay, I guess let's talk about the blues. This one I feel like I've never worn on the eyes. This is Mad About You. This is a blue metallic, and I just feel like if I'm gonna wear a tone, this tone, I'm gonna use like one of my Cleona shades or my like Davina shades. So I think that can be decluttered. Same for Tide Pool. It's like pretty, but it was like pretty for me like 4 years ago, you know? Like objectively, it's pretty, but I have indie single shadows that I would wear way more than this. I do know I'm going to keep Lumi because even though I have some nice iridescent shades, this one is really nice too. So that will stay. And I'm also going to keep Billie Jean. This one is a really nice, unique, like icy blue tone shade. Where should I swatch? I'll swatch here. It's really pretty. Okay, I think let's go through these like pinks and there's one purple. These like pinky red tones. I know I don't need to swatch this. This is Take a Sip. I just don't wear bright pink shadow. And if I do, I'm gonna reach for my Blend Bunny palette. So I know, honestly, I can get rid of all these pinks. Let me double check. But this feels not the best texture. It's pretty, but like, I don't need it. This is like a satin red. It's like, I've always liked the color, but it's like, is it a shimmer? Is it a satin? I don't know. I'm gonna put that in maybe, because I don't know about it. I didn't stain my finger. This one I have panned in, this is Baywatch. This was like in my very first round of Pan Those Shadows. It's like a copper shade. I don't need that. That can go. This one is Delish. Can you see? It's like a light baby pink. I feel like I would rather use like one of my indie iridescents, so that can go. This one has never been swatched. This is Tis Firm. So let's see. This is from the Hocus Pocus palette. Oh my god, that is so, that's like slightly pinkier than Baywatch. I'm gonna put this in navy. I don't know why, I just am. This one is Dead Man's Toe, again from the Hocus Pocus. This actually looks like a nice purple. Ooh, why haven't I used that before? That looks really nice. That's a keep for sure. I've actually decluttered more than I thought I would at this point. But I've gotten eyeshadow all over my dining table. I'm sorry I'm like hopping all over the place. I don't think I want to touch these yet because I feel like they can make like transition shades and stuff. I guess let's go through the green shimmers for now. I've got 5. This is Mary Jane. This was always a really pretty metallic green. Is it focusing? I hope so. I feel like it's not as green as I remember. I think I'm gonna put that in the maybe pile, surprisingly. We've got Yabos, which is a beautiful army green. That is pretty. How does that compare to Olive You from, ooh, this feels rough. It's definitely different from Olive You, but Olive You looks like it still performs good. I think I'm gonna keep both of those because why not? So this one, So-So, I feel so-so about. I'm gonna declutter that one, but I'm gonna keep Big Bang because that's really pretty. I really like that. It's a nice minty shade. Okay, why not go through the rest of the shimmers? This is Maraschino, which doesn't look like I've ever used it. And I've had that palette for how long? I mean, like, it's objectively pretty right here. Objectively pretty. But I haven't used it yet. Like, it clearly looks unused. So that's gonna get decluttered. Let's look at this one. This one I've always loved from the Main Squeeze palette. This is Juicy Boost. It's a really pretty duochrome. It still feels soft. Let's just, I guess, do it here. It's so pretty. I'm gonna keep that. I've got quite the color. You can't really see it all, but I've got quite the color story in the keep pile. What other shimmers am I looking at? We've got these two from the neutrals. This is Wench, which looks kind of flaky. But it's oh, that's a nice silver. I don't know if you can see that. But I'm sure I have in Blown Smoke a better silver. Well, that's a different tone. What about Darth Vader? This one is more gunmetal, I think. Yeah. Okay, Wench is staying. The Wench is staying. And then we've got Goodbye Cruel World. This looks like a unique tone, so I'm already gonna say I'm probably gonna keep it. Yeah, I don't have anything else like that. We're gonna keep that. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. The shimmers from the orange. We've got Very Fine. We've got Squeeze Me. And we've got Tan something. I don't know. I cannot read my writing. That is what they look like on the fingers. Is it focusing? Please be focusing. Thank you. We'll go there, there, and there. Can you see? No, you can see. I really like this one. I mean, they're all nice. But am I gonna reach for them? I think I would keep Very Fine, but the other two, I see myself reaching over my like indie singles for those kind of shades. I'm probably gonna, let's see. I wanna compare these two greens. We've got Charmed and Bewitched. One from Just My Luck and the other from Hocus Pocus. They look, oh, those are like practically identical. Can you see that? Let's see. Those are, okay, those are like identical, but like this one, the newer one, is so much better. So we're keeping her and we're getting rid of Charmed. I'm doing a lot better than I thought I would because I've tried to do this before and it did not work out. We've got Mo Bamba. We've got Act Natural. And let's do Kiss My Haas. They're not exactly similar in any way. I mean, they're greens. That's nice. But I don't think, I like this one. What is this? Act Natural. I'm gonna keep Kiss My Hoss. We'll put that in the maybe, and same with Mo Bamba. This is Chances Are. I think I might get rid of this one. It's got a little bit of hard pan. Yeah, I just have better pastel greens, so that can go. This one I feel like I'll probably get rid of. This is Clued In. This always felt super dry. Yeah, I don't like the way that felt when I swatched it and the way it looks, so that can go. This one I always love. This is Dabadi. Blue Dabadi. That might have been a bad spot to swatch it, but that looked like garbage. Oh yeah, that's better. It's not just a beautiful, you can't see, periwinkle shade. So we've got Moonlight. We've got Starry Eyed. And we've got Fine China. So 3 blues. I'm gonna just swatch them. I really don't want to get up and take this off, so I'm gonna just, well, that's nice. I'm going to keep Fine China, but these two can go. I have other blues that I like better. Okay, this arm, it's seen better days, but we're just gonna keep rolling through with all these mattes because this is too much. I'm like trying to think of what goes good with like the colors I chose, but I'm not really sure. I'm thinking, because I'm not really keeping any oranges, I don't need to keep these. I have other oranges. I never reach for these. It's fine. What is this shade? This is Night of Frolic. This might swatch a little weird because, I don't know. Well, that's nice. That's a nice shade. Let's see, this one is Come Little Children. This is one of those ones with sparkles in it, but I can deal with that. Okay. I'm thinking that'll go good with some of the other shades I chose. This one's Coven. I think I might have picked up a little blue, but that's fine. You can really see the glitter in that one. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I can tell in person, but I'm sure it would blend away. I think what I'm gonna start doing is actually like assemble. So let's see. This is a yellow, so I'll put the ones that I'm keeping where they belong for now. So I think all of you, I can like change these around, you know? This is Wench. I think I will keep this one. This is Tis Firm. I think that goes. Maybe some of these berry tones. Ooh, that does not feel good. Those red bottoms, that looks like garbage. What's this? Shake It Up. And we need one more. What do we got here? Made to Last. Oh, this is from this palette. Hello Salem. It's just a very, very light transition shade. I think I will go with it. I think it's not like cohesive like with this yellow, but I think it works, and these are shades I want to keep, so I'm going to keep it. So that means we have these to keep. Then we've got these to decide what the fate is, and these are also potential keepers. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out the Blue Moon packaging, and I'm going to put the ones I'm keeping in their spots. Okay. So obviously I think with what's remaining, I think the greens will go best. So this will be this will include some greens. I think because of how this palette's going, let's keep these greens. I probably would reorganize this, but we're gonna keep this as it is for now. Okay, great. We're getting places, you guys. So these are what I have left. I think I'll put things into Honey. We've got Oh Behave. We've got Totally Buggin'. I think I will keep these yellow shimmers for now because I have space. Dandy and Queen Bee. I think I'll keep this light yellow. This is Stinger. Let's see. We've got Very Fine. We've got Juicy Boost. I think we can make a nice palette out of these. Yeah, let's go with Seed It. And this is my third palette. So that means we're decluttering the rest. So I was able to condense everything down into 3 palettes, one of the Hocus Pocus larger palettes, and then 2 9 pans, which means we're decluttering stuff from Just My Luck, Strawberry Shake, Main Squeeze, and Orange Glad. I really have not touched these palettes very often. Let's count how many I'm getting rid of. 36 shadows. 36 shadows going out of my collection, shadows I probably haven't touched in a very long time. I'm very, very happy about this. I'll like keep these around for a little bit, but I don't think I'm gonna miss them at all. I'm very happy with the outcome. So that means I'm getting rid of 4 Colourpop palettes. I have 3 custom ones, and then I'm keeping the It's My Pleasure with that one exception, Blow and Smoke, the Darth Vader palette, and the High Tide palette as is. So that is 4 more palettes essentially decluttered from my collection. Very, very happy about this. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope this wasn't super boring and you found it interesting, my thought process. But I'm very excited, and yeah, I feel good about essentially decluttering 4 more palettes. I decluttered 3 from my palette declutter, but obviously this is adding 4 more to it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment if you like down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!